What is up, my butter biscuits? So in today's video, obviously, as you guys can tell by the title of the video, I'm going to be doing another reaction style video. And y'all, I'm super excited for this one because I really do like Doja Cat. Her music is bomb, but I'm really excited to be doing it because this is my first person who's not actually within the makeup industry that I'm going to be reacting to. So I'm really excited to see how she does this. I actually haven't seen this video before. I was on a live video and y'all were like, ooh, do a reaction to that. And I was like, ooh, say no more. I'm gonna do it. Honestly, y'all, I gotta tell you guys, thank you so much for actually watching these videos because the feedback has been very good, and I'm really happy for that because honestly this is becoming like my favorite thing to do. I really like this style of video. So if you guys have any other recommendations, please let me know in the comment section down below. I think it'll be really fun to see somebody who's not in the makeup industry do their makeup, so I'm really excited for today's video. So if y'all are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so that way you get notified when I upload a new video. If you like this style of video, please give it a big thumbs up because that would really help me out and it lets me know that you guys like this reaction style video. So let's just go ahead and get into the Doja. Also, I forgot to mention I do have a tutorial on this basic look right here using the e.l.f. Retro Paradise palette. So I'll go ahead and leave a link right up here if you guys want to check out a tutorial on this. So this video is titled Doja's Guide to E-Girl Beauty, Beauty Secrets / Vogue. So let's go ahead and get into this.
Hey Vogue, it's Doja
Hey
Cat.
girl.
I'm about to show you
She has really pretty cheekbones.
that I do pretty often. It's like my e-girl, like sickly look. Where
She said she does this look often. So honestly, I didn't even know she does her own makeup.
And I have pneumonia. So let's do that. I'm gonna start with skincare.
I want to do her makeup. Look at those lids. Whenever I see big eyelids, I'm like, I just want to do your makeup.
Night mask off. I'm doing this exfoliating powder. My hands are
Exfoliating powder.
turns it into a paste.
Oh.
All right, now you look like the Michelin Man. That's a good thing. I do this like twice a day. I'm gonna rinse it off. Then
She exfoliates twice a day?
I dry my face off.
Ooh. I don't know if I recommend exfoliating twice a day. That could be very abrasive on the skin.
Skin Ink Pure Revival Peel.
Is that expensive?
I let it kind of like sit
It looks
there for
expensive.
5 seconds. And then I start to go in circles around my nose first.
She's actually the first person that I see do like a full-on skincare regimen before doing their makeup.
Rinse that off.
Which is good. You always want a smooth base, obviously, to do your makeup on.
That. So then after I do that.
Okay, pause. Am I the only person that like has to do their skincare in the shower? Whenever I do my process like this, like with my exfoliate, my wash, my makeup remover, I just really like to take a shower. I don't know why. I feel like it's very difficult to do it over the sink because I just like make a mess. Maybe my sink is small, but it's like the water starts running down my elbows and getting all over the sink. I'm just like, ugh, it's just so much easier in the shower. Sorry. Little side note.
So this is an essence.
Ooh,
I do
she
like
does
few
a
drops,
whole
but it's very
lot.
watery. And then you just rub that around.
Girl, she's slapping that face.
You're bringing kind of the
I missed that
blood
sound.
to the surface. So then after
I'm
that,
sorry,
I
y'all.
do serum. I do like one of those, and then
Girl, is this a skincare routine or a
then
makeup
after I do my serum, I
tutorial?
do my eye cream like that much.
Oh my gosh.
Swirl it. You're supposed to be pretty.
I mean, she doing a whole lot. I'm a little too lazy for all this. She could school me a little bit.
My cream. Boom, I use my nail. So what, like that much? Put it on my face.
I mean, good for her. This is like my nighttime routine though, honestly. My skincare routine before my like makeup is very minimal.
And pat it in. Put an oil on top of your moisturizer. It holds it down. All
oil?
Day. Like a 1, 2, 3.
I could not put on a face oil before doing my makeup. I mean, I feel like you have to be really dry to do that
Oil mixes with
because that will
foundation.
definitely mess with the longevity of your makeup.
More natural. That's it.
For
so that's
me.
my skincare routine. I learned about skincare being on the internet a lot and watching pretty much this. So basically, I travel with all of these products, but I put it in like a box.
Oh, girl, she got more products than I do.
My next
A lot of Tatcha in there.
First, with my makeup, I color correct. I take this concealer brush.
She is talking about color correcting too. Oh my gosh. Watch her be like the most in-depth tutorial that I've seen.
And then I start to go over my circles. I started doing makeup when I was 13 or a lot.
Oh, she's been doing her makeup since she was 13. Oh, okay, got you.
I do my foundation next, and I use Fenty. 2 pumps of that.
Oh, okay. You know what? It makes sense that she actually put an oil on before because I feel like that foundation's really dry. When I did my review of it, I was like, oh,
I just
it is
keep
so
building
drying on my skin.
depending on how I feel. I go over my eye, I go over my eyelashes. I don't go over my brows.
Oh, those
So
eyelids. Oh my
I
gosh.
use Fenty. So then I take
Don't let me down, Doja. With those eyelids, ooh, I'm low-key. I'm expecting a lot, y'all. Honestly, when you have a lid like that, you can literally just pop a shimmer on the lid and a crease color, and it's gonna look dramatic. You know what I'm saying? Which is like, oh, she's so blessed.
and then I blend that out. The next step, this Laura Mercier powder.
Oh, Laura Mercier, that's where it's at. Yes.
Fluffy eyeshadow brush, like a blending brush, and then I press it.
Is she about to put Huda and Kylie to shame? Because tell me why so far she's like way more in depth than them two. And honestly, y'all, I had higher expectations for them because they own brands, you know?
Brush it.
And not only do they own brands, I'm saying obviously they wear makeup on a daily basis and create products, so they have to obviously play with it. So, you know.
Layer, but just enough to hold everything. I take this.
I feel like she needs a little bit more coverage on her forehead. I'm curious to see how she's going to do her brows because, not trying to be rude, but they look really messy.
Kind of is. It's like a mini bake. Whatever's kind of left over, swirl that around. And just put that down. Close this. Shake it.
I personally would have put a little bit of concealer on her. I believe it's acne scarring. I don't know if it's acne scarring or just spots, but you can definitely still see them very well, which means she didn't put a lot. However, not everybody wants to cover them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is like every day for me.
That's just me because I know with my old acne spots, I like to cover them.
Creates like a shadow. And then I go under my chin. I take it down into like my nose, but I start from here. Create that shadow. I blend this out. Next, I do...
Okay, pause right here. So this is what I was talking about, me personally. Like, if I was doing her makeup, I would have personally covered her dark spots slash acne spots, because I don't know if you can tell when she's doing her contour slash bronzer, it does look like it's patchy. However, it's because some of the bronzer is obviously clinging to the darker areas where the dark spots are. So therefore, it's making it look like it's patchy. It's making it look like there's spots within there. So if she would have covered that, I feel like she would have had a little bit more of a smooth base, as to where you guys can see when she turns to the side, you're going to see these spots and it's going to look like her contour slash bronzer is patchy, when in reality it's her dark spots showing through. So that's just, you know, honestly, that's just me and my little 2 cents. However, everyone's fully entitled to do what they want. If you don't want to cover your spots, don't do it. But that's just me. If I was doing her makeup, I would have done that.
My blush, and I just swirl it around. Okay, I get a lot on there too.
Ooh, girl, that's a lot of blush on that brush.
Just work.
Yeah, you see from the side how it's going to end up looking like the contour is a little bit splotchy.
Cheekbone, I always make sure it's higher than lower, because you can go like this and work.
She has really
here,
nice cheekbones.
But that'll bring your face. I do that. I just start packing it onto my nose and I scrub it.
I feel like that's like Japanese style. I feel like when I went to Japan, I did see a lot of girls who put blush on their nose and like blush all connected.
And what happens? It fades during the day.
Oh my gosh, it looked like she's about to do an elf look. She's matching her hair. Okay, I'm sorry, I personally just don't like that. Like, a little bit of blush on the nose is really cute. However, she put a lot. It looked like she just got a sunburn.
That Tinashe did, and she puts it on her eyelids. And I'm like, oh, word. And then I take my bronzer.
Okay, I'm sorry, that's a whole lot of blush.
I focus on my outer area because it just looks better on me. This is very watery, like a very liquidy blush.
Oh, she just lives for the blush. She got a liquid blush, powder blush. She's putting more on.
Right on top. You can also with
okay, maybe I should have like googled what an e-girl was before this, because like is an e-girl like an elf girl? Oh my gosh, an e-girl is an elf girl maybe. Because it's giving me elf vibes.
I start shaping it.
Look, I'm gonna say it again, okay? There is no rules to makeup, y'all. You can have fun with it, play with it all you want. I'm just giving my little 2 cents, okay? That's it. Because I know people are gonna be in the comments, do you do whatever you want? Yes, obviously, I know. But that is just, ooh, that's a lot of blush on the nose. It looks like a sunburn, no?
I'm trying to do it fast for you guys, but this takes me an hour and a half. Maybe.
Same, girl. I take that a
Because
lot
I
too.
enjoy doing it. If I have time, I will take my time. And I'm also
Me
measuring where the ends drop.
Why don't I remember her brows being like, does she always do her brows this dark? I don't know. I feel like every time I see a picture of her or video, I don't feel like her brows are that dark. But maybe I never paid attention like now.
Shake it out.
But I feel like that's really
And then
dark.
I put the powder over my brows. And I swear by this because I see girls with their brows and they'll do it. And
That's a
it'll
drag
be
technique right there.
shiny and light will be reflecting off of their brows. It, like,
Yep,
really
that's how mine look right now. Let me tell you, I had these brows on all day.
It just looks more real. You get the color to come out. There is a brow there. Then I take my brush, I go under, over, and then I just start doing this little kind of beat.
I definitely do like that technique because yes, it is very good to mattify your brows because throughout the day it just be getting shiny. It looks really oily.
Mascara, which is fire.
Oh, she's doing her mascara. Oh, so she's not doing
I
shadow?
always appreciated like Harajuku
She just
culture.
put. Oh,
they do this.
See, she just said right now she's very appreciative of Harajuku culture, and that makes a whole lot of sense because the way she does her blush, I'm telling you, this was something that I did see in Japan quite a bit. I saw a lot of girls with blush on their nose. They just like the look. I like it, don't get me wrong. However, I like it more so for like editorial reasons. I wouldn't personally go to it for like an everyday type of look. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my personal preference. However, it makes more sense now because I was like, this looks very like Japanese to me.
The blush up and they do it over the nose and they kind of put it in the center.
Yep, that is true. I'm kind of sad that she's not doing eyeshadow. I wanted her to do eyeshadow because I was like, oh, with those lids, girl.
This is Cover FX. It's like a cream highlight.
Cover FX is bomb.
So I just kind of have to scrape it off. And I put it on my nose. Put it here and it dries so fast.
Yep, and it's super pigmented. I use that on other people. I don't use it on myself because y'all know I said before, liquid highlighters on my skin just don't go.
Want it to highlight, and then I'm gonna just.
She should have just put some of that on the lid too. I want to see a little bit of shine on her lid.
It should kind of look like that, a little bit of a glow. So
yeah,
I
that
take
Cover
a cotton
FX.
pad,
Oh, it's bomb.
And I put any makeup remover on it. Oh, little splash, splash. Just go over the inside of my lips. I try not to go too much on the outside because I put blush there to sort of blend that.
You know what's so funny? What she's doing right now, I do with a Q-tip.
A little bit, because my lips are very red. I take this flat, dense brush and I blend that back in.
I actually feel like she has a very beautiful natural lip color. I like that.
I just put a little bit, and I do my chin as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all are going to hear me say it 50 times by the end of this video. I wish that she did something with her eyes because look at those lids. Look at those lids. Like, oh my God. The things I would have done to those. That sounds kind of nasty. Y'all know what I mean, though. Okay, let's see how she does her liner.
I like to create like a triangle, like a wing, like suspend it and then connect it just like this. Start bringing it in.
Yeah, she could do such a thick liner. It's so crazy if I did a liner that size, y'all.
With my eye shape. I make sure that everything is even. I measure.
You know what? You can tell. Oh, you can tell with her liner. Actually, I feel personally, I always say this before, I would prefer to go from the bottom up. She does do it a little bit more straight out. However, with her eye shape, I feel like it does actually look very good. But you can actually see from right here looking at this, she doesn't connect it with the bottom. And see, I like a more lifted look. I said this before with the Kylie tutorial that I like it to go up like this, like starting from the outer corner and then up, so that way it lifts the eye. However, you can see hers when she looks down, it's straight rather than a lift. I feel like it looks good. However, you know, it is a personal preference. I just like the more lifted type of look.
Since I was
Yeah, she
13,
definitely does do it a little bit more straight out.
I love a blushy red look. I just take my blush and then I take it.
Oh, she loves blush. Oh, she's going back in with blush for her shadow. Okay.
I just take this, work it, work it, work it. It just makes you look cold. Like you're freezing cold. And I don't know what's so sexy about being freezing cold, but I like to look like I'm freezing cold.
You do look cold, girl. Like you out in the snow.
I left my jacket. Can I borrow your jacket? Basically. Okay, so I have a lash line.
She just said she has a lash line. I literally never knew that.
A spaced out sort of doll-like lash. I have a small...
I feel like she's so toned down in this video compared to like what I've seen like on Twitter before, TikToks of her, and she's just super hype. And here she just seems so toned down.
I measure it. I can maybe lose like one more. Get your glue. Fan it out. Let it dry. Give it a moment.
Those are lashes, girl. Oh my gosh. I can never wear lashes like that because they touch my brow bone. They actually go over my brow bone, but she got that big old lid. She could wear drag lashes and get away with it.
So then I take this and I have 2 bottles of it because they're way too small. Okay, these are called Freck.
Oh, and then she's put in some freckles. This is just super elf vibes to me. I don't know why it's just, I don't know. I'm just getting elf vibes. Is that what e-girl stands for? This is what happens when you're old and you don't know internet terms. Like, what? Honestly, I thought e-girl meant internet girl, but then internet starts with an I, so I was like, that can't be it. Does it mean electronic girl? Oh my gosh. I literally should have Googled this, but like, what for? You guys can tell me in the comments.
Boom, boom. So
Wait.
this is Icy Whitey.
So she has, I did not know she has a brand. I literally said in the beginning of the video, that she's not in the makeup world, and turns out she is. Everyone's just trying to be in the makeup world though, come on.
It's a blue. But then also like,
okay, hold on, pause really fast right here. I highly do not recommend doing your eyeshadow, putting on a loose shimmer after doing your eyeliner. I feel like that is just like, what is the right word that I'm counterproductive? Because if you're doing your eyeliner and then some falls on there, you're gonna have to redo it. So like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? So I 100% would recommend to put your eyeshadow first, then your eyeliner last. That way it can obviously just go over it, unless you're like super careful, but like, I feel like that's gonna end up taking more time, you know? That's a pretty shade. Okay, well, I'm happy that she's at least putting on some, eyeshadow.
so for a lip, I can do like an ombre. So I take this sort of deep mauve.
Did she say mauve? Isn't it mauve? Have I been saying it wrong the whole time? Because I thought it was mauve. Now I'm going to be calling it mauve.
Next, I'm doing my hair. Ignore my hairline. We're gonna
I'm surprised she didn't call it
I know
move.
there's glue and it's everywhere.
Just played. You
Like,
get it?
my
You get it or
hair
not?
is
From when she did that
40 inches
moo
right now.
video. I'm a cow, moo.
So I start with the
Dang,
front
that weave
bangs.
has inches. Oh my
Boom.
gosh. Okay, that looks really pretty. You know what's crazy? Now that she's all done with the look, her blush on her nose does look way more toned down. Y'all saw in the beginning of the video. Tell me it did not look crazy. That to me, I was sitting here like, oh no, that is just like way too much. I'm like, girl, like stop with the blush. She just kept on adding it. So to give you guys my final thoughts and opinions on Doja Cat's look, I do feel like it's very kind of like underwhelming, but it was really cool to see her do something a little bit different. I've never really seen somebody take blush literally all the way from here and run it up to the nose as well as on her crease. She just went ham with that blush. Like, she really liked it. She even put it above her lip too. Honestly, with her eye, same thing that I said with Huda is I would have liked to have seen a little bit more, because y'all, when you have eyelids like that, it is so easy to do your eyeshadow. Like, I'm telling you, you can just take your like shimmery shadow all the way up to the crease, pop on a crease shade, and bam, it's gonna look like you got a whole lot on, because your eye has all the definition for itself. You know what I'm saying? You don't really have to do too much work. But overall, I feel like she's a gorgeous girl. I feel like the look looks really pretty. Low-key, I feel dumb because I don't know what an e-girl is, but I'm gonna go ahead and get off this video right now and go ahead and Google it, even though I'm sure you guys have probably left it down in the comment section like 50 times by now. But honestly, overall, look, it looks cute. She's not really in the makeup world. Well, it turns out she is. I did not know that she has a makeup line, but like I said, everyone just wants to be in the makeup world. So my expectations weren't really too high of her, but I feel like it still looks cute, like, I don't got really anything negative to say ever. It's just something a little bit different for me. So anyways, you guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on her makeup, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.